I've gone for a goal scoring galore at Manchester United, the theatre of dreams, Old Trafford. I think that they can have I think they can have that boost, and I'm gonna go for a 4-3 to Manchester United. I think it'll definitely be a tough one. I think Brighton have got the goals in them. We did score 4 against Brighton last time, and they got 1 goal. Hi guys, welcome back to Akbar's Analysis. In today's video, me and Ibrahim will be doing our pre-match analysis for Manchester United versus Brighton. So this fixture is known as a tough fixture for Manchester United. But before we get into all that nitty-gritty, I just wanted to start off by saying a big thank you to Lisandro Martinez, who has been an amazing player for us. We've got his top year. He's reached his 100th appearance. He's been an absolutely amazing player in the Premier League. I personally think I would rather have him than Ruben Diaz in my team. He's been such a good player, and he's adapted to the Premier League so well, and it's just really good to see, especially a World Cup winner in our team is very good for, and he's a brilliant leader. It's very good for Manchester United to have a player like him. Would you like anything to add about?
Also, how you just said a World Cup winner.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
That's not easy at all. And another thing I would say, if Manchester United have World Cup winners in their team, how do you think they'd motivate the other players to do well?
I genuinely think Lenny Yoro is only doing amazing because of Martinez's influence on him and the way he's kind of his like mentor in a way.
Like it's another way. Whilst you're watching him play, you might be learning at the same time as a player.
Anyways, let's forget about Martinez. We'll talk about him later on in the video, possibly. Maybe when we do predictions, we can say that he might be man of the match. So, talking about predictions, let's start off with that.
For me, my score prediction is that Manchester United are going to win 2-1 against Brighton. I've got 2 reasons for this.
Okay.
Even though we've got Darren Fletcher, who didn't do as well for us with Burnley, I think that Manchester United need to do well, especially because it's a big game.
Yeah.
Especially that is my second point was because it's the FA Cup.
Yeah.
We need to do well.
Also, if we win this, we get 14 FA Cups tied with Arsenal. So then you can't really call Arsenal the best team when it comes to FA Cup. Manchester United as well. Anyways, my score prediction, I've gone for a goal scoring galore at Manchester United, the theatre of dreams, Old Trafford. I think that they can have that boost, and I'm gonna go for 4-3 to Manchester United. I think it'll definitely be a tough one. I think Brighton have got the goals in them. We did score 4 against Brighton last time, and they got 1 goal. But this time, I feel like they might have gained some momentum over time. So I'm going for 4-3, and I think that for me, the player of the match, Ibrahim, I'd like you to do yours as well after mine. I'm going to go for Martinez. You guys might be thinking we're glazing Martinez at this point, but genuinely, I think Martinez will thrive in this game. If not him, I hope Ugarte has a good game, but he has been struggling. Even who's your man of the match?
One person who I want to do well is Sesko.
I knew it. Guys, this is not scripted, by the way. I just knew he was going to say Sesko because Sesko. I'm just going to explain your point. Why I think he got with that.
Why do you think?
Is it because I think it's because he wants him because Sesko scored 2 goals in his last game. I think everybody wants him to score another, get the player of the match to boost his morale, motivation. Is that the right?
That's true because now think about it like this: you're a player, you're not scoring no goals, you get bored of playing. Maybe you're scoring goal after goal. Are you excited to play the next game to score another goal?
The smile on his face when he scored that second, it was like seeing him finally alive again. It was like seeing him before, like when he played before at RB Leipzig. And I hope this momentum carries on and it's not a one match thing like how Hoyland used to do. Hopefully he carries on scoring and maybe he gets a hat-trick. Anyways,
okay. Now that we've talked about that, who is your player to watch out for from Brighton?
Dan Welbeck for me.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, I was thinking, what about Carlos Baleba? Even though we've tried signing him, he must be very, very good if Manchester United are trying to sign him.
All right. Now, let's move on to our next point. So, our next point is talking about Manchester United themselves and how we think they will perform and how we want them to perform. So our expectations and the reality. So for me, my expectations for Manchester United now, what I really want to see is good structural integrity, good plays, good rhythm of passing. I want to see some good balls getting into the box, players making these fantastic runs behind the opponent. I want to see some good skillful. I want to see some flair. I want to see some creativity from players. But what I think is going to happen, like I said, it'll be 4-3. I think Manchester United will score goals. As we can tell, that's not been a problem for Manchester United this season. It hasn't, has it? It hasn't. But what hasn't been a problem, we've conceded too many. I think Manchester United will get caught out on the counter attack.
Another thing I want to see is, Hanan, just how you said that, like a couple of seasons ago, even last season, a lot of people say we haven't got the attack. We haven't got the attack. We've got the attack. Look how much money we've spent on the attack. Whilst doing that, what's happened to our defense?
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to the expectation and reality thing. So I think that those are my expectations, and now my reality for me, I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get caught out on the counter.
Not enough chances are going to be played.
No, I think we'll create chances, 100%. I think we're gonna struggle with possession against Brighton. We're gonna struggle to break them down, and I have a feeling that maybe we'll pick up I have a feeling that one of our players is gonna pick up an injury, and it's not gonna be a good one. I don't know why. I've got that feeling. Anyways, Ibrahim, your expectations and reality.
My expectations are Manchester United getting the ball,
Possession.
getting the ball, creating chances, gaining possession. All I want is from Manchester United to do well on the defense, which I think that Manchester United are capable of, and just smashing the goals in the back of the net.
Now, what's your reality? What do you think is going to happen?
For me, what I think is going to happen is Manchester United, instead of smashing the goals into the net, we are going to be letting goals into the ball get into the net by not doing well in defense. But I think the attack will be okay.
Right, now let's do our predicted lineup. Okay, so this is the last point that we'll be doing. So us two both will do it. In net, Lemons.
Yeah.
Now, I think you're going to play 4-2-3-1 because that's what we did last time, so let's just stick with that.
Okay.
Left back, Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Centre back, Ibrahim. I'm going to go for Martinez and Yoro as the lit. If you get, do you agree?
Yeah.
Right back, Ibrahim. Go on. Who you going for right back?
Would you say Martinez?
I'll put Martinez in the centre. Martinez and Yoro. Who would you put on the right back?
Could you put Diogo Dalot?
Yeah, I'll put Dalot there. And then the two in midfield, the CBMs, I'll put Ugarte, Casemiro.
Yeah.
Now, left mid, I think you'd go for Dogu. Cam, Bruno, right mid, Mason Mount, and up top, I think you'll go for Zesco.
Okay.
And if he starts that lineup, I'll be happy with that. I think Bruno he literally, he lost yesterday 2-0 to Morocco, so he'll probably be flying back.
What about Cunha? What do you think of Cunha?
Oh yeah, Cunha, I forgot about him. Actually, I don't think he'll start Bruno. I think he'll start Cunha and then Bruno. No, I meant to say, I don't think he'll start Mount. He'll start Cunha and bring Mount on later. I completely forgot about Cunha, guys.
What do you think about Cunha and Mount? Who do you prefer?
I prefer Mount. I think Mount's more of a goal-scoring threat, but Cunha just creates better chances. Cunha's got more flair, creativity. Mount, I feel as if I could trust him to go out there and score a goal. So personally, I think all the Manchester United fans are getting too hyped up about Cunha. I'd say our top 5 players this season have been Bruno first, then Mbeumo, then probably Lemens. I'd say Lemens or Casemiro. Casemiro's been brilliant. And then I'd say Cunha, then I put Mount fifth. It's just Ruben Amorim didn't start Mount. So Mount didn't get time to show off, in a sense. Anyways, guys, we're going to wrap this video up. We're going to go watch Aston Villa versus Tottenham, because that's going to be on. Oh no, I'm going to watch on. That's going to kick off at 5:45. So if you're watching this and it's before 5:45, watch the video, please, to the end, because trust me, it's worth it. And go and watch that game, because we will probably do, we might, if it was a good game, we might do a review on that game.
Yeah.
Just a quick 2-minute video. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Let's get 400 subscribers. Sorry for butting in there, Beeb.
We're on the road to 400 subscribers. Subscribe, share, like.
See you in the next one.
Bye.